Hello, everyone in the YouTube community, and want to start off saying thank you for all the support for my last video. It really meant a lot to me. Um, Today I'm going to do something a little different. As you probably are well aware of, I'm a CGC collector. It's not officially in my collection unless it's in a slab. So I'm going to do a post of books I'm going to be submitting in 2019, if all goes well. I do have a problem with the submitting books that are raw that I've bought over the years because I never had the money to have them slab because I keep buying new books. So I got to stop buying new books and start getting some of these submitted and add them to my collection. So hopefully you like this video. First of all, I found this book. It wasn't easy to find either, surprisingly. It's a reprint book, Marvel Superheroes, but has an original Jim Starlin cover, which I think is a spectacular cover. It's one of my favorite covers that was ever made, and this will grade pretty high, I think, probably 9.6. And this is an Atlas Seaboard magazine, Weird Tales of Macabre #2. Very hard book to find in decent shape. I think this will be in the 9s. Boris cover. It also, Atlas Seaboard comic books have been really rising in prices of late in high grade because you're not able to find them in high grade. They basically were in the 50-cent bins forever and ever and ever and roughed up, and now that they're becoming popular, it's very hard to find in high grade. All Atlas Seaboards are really collectible right now. The little company that couldn't. Got myself some Silver Age Tales to Astonish I want to get graded. And I bought all these things many years ago. Basically, when I started getting back into collecting, I was going crazy on eBay. Got this nice Spider-Man Hulk. I think it'll grade pretty high. Let's see, put you over here. Keeping the Spider-Man theme. I love this cover. John Romita does some great work. Number 127, bronze. This one's been picking up steam lately. The Valet Gwangi, Dell. And again, this will grade pretty high, I think in the 9s. Another Tales to Astonish. Gotta love the Journey into Mysteries. First appearance of the Grey Gargoyle. And these, the Silver Age ones have at least grade 8, I believe, or higher. Wonderful Kirby cover. Great Silver Surfer cover in Tales to Astonish. Another early Journey into Mystery. And this is the 1950s, late 50s Lone Ranger. Got this one years ago. Very high grade for the age. This will probably be in the 9s. Love the painted covers that Dell had. Another great Lone Ranger high grade from the 50s. I bought these at the same time from the same seller. Don't know where he was hiding these, but he kept very good care of them. Now that Neal Adams cover is outstanding. Again, this was great in the 9s. I bought this from a seller many years ago who was a big Neal Adams fan, and all his other books I have already had graded did come back in the high 9s. So I think this one will be the same. And keeping on the Neal Adams theme, very nice Bruce Lee Neal Adams cover, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Black cover, hard to find in high grade. I think this one will grade very well. Got myself a nice first appearance of Ronin, the Accuser. This is a Skywald magazine from the 70s. They were the only real competition that was out there for Warren magazines at the time. They're all very low print. They're all very hard to find in high grade. This is issue number 2 of Psycho, 1971. And this is going to grade very high. I'm very fortunate. Now, this book and a bunch of other Skywalds I got back in the day are probably about a year into when I was collecting. I bought from a warehouse find in New Jersey. I bought probably about 100 books from them, only like $3 each. Some of them already had graded and come back, some of the highest graded copies in existence. So I got very fortunate with that find. And this is one of those. And this one I got from Metropolis a few years ago. Thriller number 1. They say it's a 9.4. Hopefully it is. This is the first issue of the Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery series before they changed their name from Thriller to Tales of Mystery. This is number 1. Very hard to find in high grade. Now, this one here is a nice Gold Key comic Tarzan. Now, this one is my birthday book. This one is 563. So I'm very happy to have that because birthday books from 563, not easy to get cheap. This one wasn't too expensive, so I was very happy with that. And I do love Tarzan. Now, this book should grade pretty high. First appearance of Black Bolt. It is a British edition, so it's a pence copy, which is not as valuable as the American editions, which still boggles my mind because they're the exact same book. The only thing is they stopped the press to switch to the British denomination. Otherwise, because they're not reprints, they are original copies. So, but very happy with this book. Nice Durango cover. Magneto, early appearance. Tales of Mystery. No, Dragon Age Mystery, sorry. Nice high-grade X-Men 45. First Nomad. Nice copy of the first Giant Man. This one might be a 9.6. First Man Wolf. Classic cover. I used to own the record for that one back when I was a youngin'. First modern Black Widow. Nice high-grade Cat number 1. That one's probably going to be a 9.6. First Harry as a Green Goblin. Really nice high-grade Power Man crossover. Another nice early high-grade Tarzan gold key. First Starhawk. At least for a full appearance. He had a cameo in the issue before. And got some Golden Age that I'm not going to press. I'm just scared about pressing Golden Age. But this is a nice Dell early 40s Golden Age book. I just love the covers. The only reason I bought that. It's just an amazing cover in my opinion. Nice lower grade America's Best war cover, fighting the Germans. Another, this one is a Dell book featuring the owl. And I got a nice low-grade Wonder World comics featuring the Flame. All Wonder World and Flame comics are very hard to come by. I just love this cover. Had to have it. I don't care what the grade is. It's a nice early 40s piece of history, in my opinion. And a nice early 40s bondage cover, Hit Comics, Nazis in bondage. Who could ask for more? Buy war bonds. And these books here, let's start with these. Got a nice early Dell Frankenstein. This is back in the 1960s, 63, where they were putting out Frankenstein, Creature of Black Lagoon, Dracula, and the Mummy books. And this one's going to grade pretty high. Another nice Neal Adams cover, high grade. First appearance of the Abomination. Let's see. A really nice high-grade copy of House of Mystery, number 213, with a outstanding Bernie Wrightson cover. Another high-grade Adams cover with a Man-Bat. And a nice copy of X-Men 94. And this one has already been pressed. I had this one pressed probably about 13 years ago by Matt Nelson. I think that's his name. Before he went over to CGC, this was when he had his own company in Texas, the original presser, and he always did an outstanding job on everything I had sent to him. He was quick, professional, let you know what he thinks the grade is going to be, which he says this is a 9.4. Really happy with his work. The father of pressing, is my opinion. Now these I had pressed already, so these are all ready to go. You know, I'm a big magazine collector. This is a Famous Monsters of Filmland number 34, Silver Age. Now this one I haven't had pressed yet. This is an example of a rare Marvel magazine. Gothic Tales of Love. This is issue number 2, I believe. There's only 3 issues. They are very, very hard to find, very low print runs. No one kept them, and they're worth lots of money, even in a lower grade. So I'm very happy to get that one. They're really hard to find. Now, back to the graded ones. Not the graded ones, the pressed ones that are ready to go. I had these pressed probably about 4 years ago. And this one is a Eerie Publications magazine. They have some really outstanding covers. They also have some really bad covers, but this is one of the ones I liked, actually. And I think this is from the Warehouse Find in New Jersey. And it's going to grade pretty high, I think. Now, this one is a very low print Famous Monsters of Filmland, issue 111. Nice Exorcist cover. This is another Eerie Publications magazine. Some of their covers are very pulp-like, which I really like. This one is Monsters of the Movies number 1, Marvel magazine. And the people that press this, I think that their initials are CFP. I'm not really sure, but they did an outstanding job. This is Neal Adams' cover, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. And this one had some tricky stuff on the side here. I sent this one in basically to test how good of the pressing they were, and it's all the folds and everything is completely gone. So they're pretty good. Because magazines are tricky to press. This is another one of those books from the New Jersey Warehouse Find, Psycho Comics, number 13. Again, Skywald comic books are very, very hard to find in high grade. Nice high grade copy of Creepy, number 47. Got myself a nice high grade copy of this Steranko cover, number 25, Eerie. This is the only cover he ever did for Warren magazine. Nice Vampirella number 55. Very hard to find in high grade because of the black cover. And look at those legs. Come on. No fishnets required. And another low print run, Famous Monsters of Finland, with a wonderful Basil Gorgas cover. So, and that's it for this round. If you like this kind of a post, let me know. And so I can do a part 2, because this is just a fraction of stuff I want to send in that I have raw. Again, thank you for all your support. And I appreciate you all. I really do. You have a good day.